Gun Nuts? It's Ferrari Steve, and today I'm going to do a review of the GunVault SpeedVault SV500. And here she is. So we're in my office today. We're not down in my workshop or out shooting. We're right here in my office. This is where I sit for probably too long, and I'm typing away. And now, because I've got a GunVault SpeedVault here, if I need access to my firearm, I've got it right away. Reach in, get a good firing grip, pull out, ready to go. There's plenty of room in this GunVault. I'll put my Steyr M9 down here for a second. You've got room for an extra magazine, and it actually came with something that I wasn't expecting. This is the Flambeau Zerust corrosion protection stick, I guess. Apparently, but I smell it. I don't smell anything. Apparently, these give off some sort of vapors or something that help resist corrosion. I've never used them before. I did look, and I don't know, they've got pretty good reviews, although I don't know if it's snake oil or not. But it was free, and I unwrapped it and I put it in. So, like I said, you've got room, depending on the gun, you've got room for an extra magazine in there if you want. And then the gun just inserts back in. And, you know, this is a full-sized 9mm, so it fits it just fine and just closes shut. You can access. Really easy. You'll notice there's a little light there. It's not dark enough to see. It's still daytime. But if you look up underneath there, you'll see a little LED light shining down so that if you are actuating the controls for the safe at night, you can see the gun. This is a great choice, not just for an office, but also next to your bed for that reason. So let's talk about some of the features. One, it's battery operated, so you don't need to plug it in anywhere. Right, the battery is up inside here. There's a little battery compartment here. It just takes a 9-volt battery. We can pop it down here, little 9-volt Duracell, and it does not come with a battery. And that was all I had on me right before this review. I would recommend getting one of those 10-year lithium 9-volts that are pretty good for smoke and carbon monoxide detectors. I'll probably swap that out when I have a chance to buy them. Another feature is it's got a key backup, which when that battery dies, and it will die eventually, and it'll actually warn you before it's going to die. It won't just beep randomly. If you open the safe, if it were low on batteries, it would beep 7 times right now. And if you do let it go too long and you need access to it to change the battery, you just put the little backup key in and twist it, and it opens up. So it comes with 2 keys and a cool little keychain. I recommend putting at least one of these keys in your regular gun safe so that you've got access to it. I've got a couple gun vaults around the house, and I keep my keys, at least one set of the keys, in a special spot inside my main gun safe. What are the other features? Well, the installation, I think, is something that's worth noting. The way you install it is with a little bracket. You can kind of see the top part of the bracket here. So top, and then it L's down the side. So this, the main safe comes off of the bracket, and you just screw the bracket into whatever mounting surface you want. And it actually comes with the screws, with wood screws. So you could screw it in on the right side of the unit. You can screw it on the left. You can see these are where the mounting holes are. It kind of hangs on that bracket, and then these holes here on the other side, there are some little thumb screws that once you've got the bracket mounted, you hang this on the little hangers here and then screw it in. And you'll notice, I mean, you know, this can get through to the safe. It's not fireproof. It's only 18 gauge steel. I mean, it's sturdy enough, and you notice when I do actuate it, it's not shaking around. It's pretty sturdy. And, you know, I think it does its job. Is it undefeatable? Of course not. No safe is. With a crowbar or a hammer, someone who's going to want to get inside somewhere is going to get inside. But really, I think the primary purpose of a safe like this is to keep your kids out of it. If you like to keep a gun in your office, you really shouldn't be, like in TV shows, storing a gun just in your drawer. That's just stupid. You want to keep the kids out. So to that end, here's another feature I really like. Let's say someone puts in the wrong combination. Okay, it doesn't open, right? And if you do that enough times, 24 to be exact, which kind of seems excessive, but anyway, if you put the wrong combination in 24 times, it will lock you out and just kind of beep like crazy for a few minutes. But let's say I'm gone and the kids came in and tried to get in their dad's gun safe. I want to see if anybody tampered with the safe while I was gone. Tamper mode is 2 and 3 together, so press and hold them down and wait about 5 Mississippis and then watch this. That glowing red LED tells me, yes, someone tried to access the safe with the wrong combination. So now I can go and have a pretty serious talk with whoever it was. And again, if you do the right combination, and then I do that tamper mode check, it'll wait for 5 seconds and should glow green. There we go, meaning I opened it last with the combination and I'm good to go. And that's pretty much it. Simple to install, simple to use. Oh, I know, there was one more feature I wanted to show you. Let's say that you don't want those beeps. So up inside, there's a learn button. So obviously you can program whatever combination you want. There's a learn button here. But there's also a mute button here. And if you hold that mute button down for like 3 seconds, now that silent flash tells you if I want to unlock it, it doesn't beep. No more high-pitched beeps. You'll still hear it unlock and it drop down a little bit. But let's say you want the beeps back. Just hold that mute button down again for a few seconds. And now, the beeps are back. Another feature, when you program it, obviously a single key press can be an entry, but you can actually have holding 1 and 2 together, or pressing 1, 2, 4 together, or pressing all 4 buttons together be an entry. So your combination could be 1, and then 1 and 2, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4 all at once. That's a 4-digit combination. So you can combine key presses as part of a single entry, right? I think that's a pretty neat feature. It takes it to a greater number of potential combinations than just 4 digits with four options. And that's pretty much it. That's the GunVault SV500. You can, I think, get the best price for them on Amazon, but you can find them at local sporting goods stores and gun stores. GunVault has a pretty good reputation. They also make a biometric version of this. I think this one's about $130 on Amazon, and you're looking at maybe $70, $80 more for a biometric one that you can do a thumb print or use your fingerprint or thumbprint to open. I'm not crazy about those, partly because, I think you can program more than one person into those, but I want either me or my wife to be able to get into this, and so we both will know the combination to this. But, I don't know. Those biometric ones, I just don't have a lot of confidence in them. And maybe you do, and maybe they work great for you, and that's fantastic. For me, I like these push buttons, and they've worked for me for years. I've had a variety of GunVault products over the years. This is the first time I've had one of these, but I like it. It's in pretty secure. Tightens down real nice, and it's really easy, really fast, and really does the job of getting you quick access right where you are in your office. A lot of times I'll come here straight from the gym, which is down in the basement, and I'll sit down and get some work done, and I'm not carrying a gun in my t-shirt and shorts when I'm working out. So it's nice to have one here. This is primarily, I think, for a home invasion type scenario. If you have it in an office, obviously it's good for fighting off potential theft. And if it's you don't have a nightstand that's big enough for a gun, this can be your nightstand gun, just attached to the side of your bed or attached to the wall next to your bed. It'll handle full-size firearms, nothing too monstrously big, but I think it's the right tool for a specific job. It's not going to do every job, but I like it. If it's to keep the guns out of the hands of your kids, I think this is it. Like any tool, though, you're going to want to practice, so that in a high-stress situation, you can get it open and get access to it. So again, GunVault SV500, I like it. I think you'll like it. Not that expensive. It does what it's supposed to do for the money, and I think it helps keep your home or office a little bit safer. This is Ferrari Steve. Thanks for watching this review. Please subscribe if you like what you see. And remember, si vis pacem parabellum, and always stay safe out there. And sometimes a gun safe helps you stay safe.